Good morning, people. I'm just gonna jump on here a minute as I unload Smokey here. Just like to thank the Lord for this morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Got old Smokey Joe here today. Gonna solo him. Oh, just like to say, I like making these videos, to watch the progress of my dogs and the training processes, and I mostly just do it for my family and my kids, grandkids get to watch. When I get too old to be doing this stuff, they can watch it, and if I ain't able to take them, and they can learn. If they want to go get them a beagle, and they can reflect back on some of my videos and some of my experiences. I've been raising dogs for all my life, more or less, and just like my little grandson Lee, he loves to watch my videos. He's got to watching them, so I like to mention him, and getting ready to start taking him hunting. Just waiting on it to warm up just a little bit. It's a little bit cool again this weekend. I don't want him to. He ain't but 3-year-old. I don't want him to get out here and get miserable. Nothing like that. But anyway, any of you guys that do watch it or anything like that and find it educational, the reason I solo these dogs is you find out what your dog's got and what he don't got. Then you can take a pack of dogs and run them. A lot of them's hollering "me too" and wait up for me, and me too, because the older dogs is ones that's got it, or ones that's picking up the checks and stuff like that. But you take your dog and you solo him, and you'll make a real dog. He'll figure out his mistakes. He'll figure out where he's going wrong when he has a bad check. If he's a hard hunting dog, he's gonna work till he figures it out. One of the best dogs I ever had, and I've had a lot of good ones, and one of the best ones I ever had, I soloed for 5 years one time. I just almost got out of beagling, almost quit running dogs, and I ended up with one dog, and so I just took him and hunted him for 5 years straight by himself, and he turned out to be one of the smartest, brainiest dogs that you'd ever see. I mean, he was just, you'd never beat him. You'd never beat him on running rabbits. I mean, he was top-notch dog, and by the time he was 5, he didn't lose rabbits. If they didn't go in the hole, he didn't lose them. I mean, he was running them. If you didn't kill the rabbit and he didn't go in the hole 3 hours later, he was still running that same rabbit at a high medium speed. I mean, he wasn't no fast dog, but he's a 3/4 dog. he's a 7 dog for sure. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little introduction this morning. Thank the Lord for this day. It's gonna be beautiful. Kind of waiting on it to get daylight. I didn't want to start to where I couldn't see what was going on in the videos, but got old Smokey Joe here. We're gonna solo him, see what he does today. Hunted him 2 days this past week. 2 evenings. He done fairly good, pretty good. It's been hot and dry though, and he had a little bit of trouble here and there. It was so hot and dry, but yesterday we got just a little bit of rain, and I brought Ruby yesterday, and she done yesterday evening, and she done awesome. She run a rabbit for an hour and 20 minutes before she ever lost it. It's on video. And this is Smokey. He's a litter mate to Ruby, so he's got some big shoes to fill today. He's gonna do as good as his sister did yesterday. Old Smokey here, he can run a rabbit. He's got a little bit more speed than Ruby, but I don't know if he's got the picking up the checks that Ruby's picking up, which he's doing good. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I think he's lifting just a little bit and pulling just a little bit. I try not to be nothing but honest. I ain't on here trying to brag up no dogs, and I ain't on here trying to say I've got the best dogs. Or it ain't nothing to do with none of that. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I love to hunt. And thought I'd start videoing my dogs. So that's where we're at. Come on, Smoke. This way, this way, this way. Come on, boy, come on. All right, we have succeeded. Down this way, come on. Oh, he's wearing me out talking to him. If he just get in this holler right here, he'll pick up rabbits here. There we go. Hunt him up. Hunt him up. Good boy, good boy. Hunt him up. Hunt him up. Hunt him up, boy. Smokey's got a good build to him. He's the grandson of that buck dog I was telling you about. It was so smart. Hunt him up. Hunt him up, boy. I'd like to see him get him a good jump somewhere. These birds out here are matted down to the ground thick. Wanting to get him on video jumping right here in this holler, but I think he's fixing to hit the upper part up there in the field. Now he's coming back. Hunt him in here. Hunt him in here. Let's go. Hunt him in here. In here. In here. Yep. 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 Get in there. Get in there, Smokey. Get in there, boy. Get in there. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Hunt him up, boy. Hunt him up. Me and Ruby run this same holler yesterday evening. Plenty of rabbits. Kind of dig him one out. I kicked that bush for him a little bit. It was tight as you don't know what, but he's crawled in it anyway. Coming right up through it. Getting a little bit of scent. One may have a nest in there or something. Back on the lower end. See what he does here. That moved off. He's getting pretty hot now. A lot of times they hear you coming, they'll move off, especially if they're near the nest or something. Try to get you away from them. He's gonna cross. I'm gonna turn around, get back up here on this bank where I can video. Hopefully. He's a junk pile up there in that little holler right yonder. He's heading towards, but we ain't had no rabbits go to it. So. He's on the check though, and he's got it now. You got it across where I got the camera zoomed in. There he is. your mouth on him. $130. He may put a little more pressure on the rabbit, but he, 180. Back with 170. Just going running down the pines, boy. He's coming back. He's just smoking it, dude. He's picking up the chicks. He's just swinging just a little bit more than what Ruby would, but he's picking them up. Right through them thick briars with him. My eyes ain't focused on the rabbit yet. Right through them thick briars. The rabbit must be on top of me. Smokey's about 65, 70 yards, 80. Gorman says he's 75. Now he's got tangled up in the briars there. He's come out, but he didn't have the track. Going back in now. He's got to learn to tighten up a little. There, he's got it. Oh, yeah, he does. Or acted like he did. I thought he was getting hot, but he's just a hunting. He's just a hunting. Rabbit must have went down the hill in them burrs. He thought he punched him out, but he didn't have him out. Yep, down the hill. I think that lower part right there, right dead in the holler, gets thick as you don't know what I could hear. I could hear Ruby squalling in there yesterday. She's a lot smaller than Smokey. See if he can keep it going. It's one big circle. A decent circle. Took it to, pushed it up there to almost 200 yards and then back. All right. Good job, Smokey. He's figuring it out. He's on a big check now. I don't know if that rabbit made a big hop into that old road bed. Darn, he didn't smell where it went off the bank or what. He still ain't picked it up. Back down again. He widened his circle there just a little. He's still searching for the rabbit. He probably hit him this time. He's in the road bed now. Huh. Still didn't pick the rabbit up. May sit down on him right there somewhere. Looking to see where everybody's at. Well, I think he's officially lost it. He almost acts like he's hunting me. Here. Look in here. Look in here. There's some thick briars right down that creek there. It's full of rabbits. But I They run right straight in them Christmas trees. I don't much care for. There he is. There he is. There he is. Darn it. Get up here, Smokey. Get up here. Get up here, Smokey. Rabbit was come out right here in front of me. He should be getting ready to hit it. There, there he is. Some dead Christmas trees right there under. And he didn't go through them, he went around them. I don't know what the rabbit's done. Turned out the hill here. He got him now. I see a rabbit right above him. The rabbit ran right through yonder. He's coming right back around the side of the hill. He's got to turn right. Come down the hill. Rabbit doubled up right there. He's got to turn right and come back down the hill. He's wrong. You have to quit lifting that head up. Stay down. He gets too nervous when he loses it. You should get it right there. Needs to go right. I don't know what the rabbit done, but he's got to go right. Yeah, he's getting it. The rabbit tried to pull a trick on him. It worked for a minute. He finally got it. Comes a rabbit. Just crossed. Probably head toward this creek or this house. Old home place over here. Smokey's legs outruns his nose. There's a rabbit. Just come out of the pines across here with me. Sitting right there. It's going right down through there. Probably going towards his house. Still running again. I wished I wasn't in his way of the rabbit. He'll probably go towards the house now. He's got to figure it out. He's overrun it again. I'm gonna buy a 5-pound weight and put it around his neck so he keep that head down. About let him go too long around some of them other dogs. You want to dive in there, big boy. Dive in there. Put that head down and dive in. There you go. He's got it. Dive in there. Go. Weed towards me. The rabbit coming towards me. He makes me so mad. Oh. Buck used to drive me crazy when he was a pup. You have to have patience and let them learn. If they can ever learn what they're doing wrong. I never did see the rabbit come out on my side. So I don't know if it went straight down towards the creek. There it goes. There goes the rabbit. There goes the rabbit's going down towards the creek bank. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. That's the way you run it out, ding-a-ling. Unless that rabbit had moved up and I didn't see it, I get to watching the dog and I don't know what the rabbit does half the time. Or 80% of the time. He's got to go left down the hill. There's no use to diving something you ain't got no scent in. Ding-a-ling. Down the hill. He had the rabbit right there and then put ashore and pulled off of it. Now, there's the rabbit. Now go with it. Go with it. Going backwards. I have to figure it out. He had the rabbit right here. He's gonna get it on his own, but He needs to be right here. There you go. He's got it. Down the hill. Down the hill. Good job. We lost one down on that creek bank. Probably the same rabbit the other day. So it may have a hole down there it goes in. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll go back up. There he goes. He's going to go back up. That's awesome. That's what that dog needs right there. Boy, that rabbit made about one jump. And he was across the road there. Across the trail. There he goes. There goes the rabbit. Here comes old Smokey Joe right after. There goes the rabbit. Went up above that road bed up there. Went in them briars. There goes a hawk after him. Them dumb hawks that gets chasing the rabbits. The dogs is running. Smokey right on him. That hawk's after it. Seen that rabbit. Trying to get the hawk in. That hawk just slid on that. That hawk just slid on that power line up there next to that pole. Smokey's in a chick right there. He's still lifting that head. He's a pretty little thick patch of briars up there. He's got him now. Hear him squalling in them. He's still in check. He come all the way through them briars, one end to the other, and didn't hit. He was hitting when he started in them, but he started around the top. There he goes. Rabbit made a circle through them and then come out this way. That hawk was watching that rabbit. There comes a rabbit. Behind them pines there. Smokey's he checked up. There he comes. He's took him through them thick berries. That hawk just flew off and landed back on top of the pole. Gotta go down the hill somewhere. He's got to come down the hill and just unless he just jumped a new rabbit. There you go. He's working. There you go. Come down the hill. There you go. Good job, Smokey. He's right on him now. There goes the rabbit. The rabbit better be doing something because he's getting pretty close to him. Oh, I see it now. It's going up the hill. Rabbit went back up toward that road there. Oh me. Smokey's hot and dry. And I walked him out through here. He's finally gonna get it. I walked him out through here twice. First time he acted like he didn't want to run it. I think he thought he was on the same track that he'd run him on before or something. But he went back, and so I brought him back out here again. I see the rabbit. There goes the rabbit. It goes down the hill. There you go. Down the hill. There you go. There's the rabbit. Lifted that head as soon as he lost it right there. That thick ass grass right there, thick grass. He lifted his head when he got in it instead of weeding his head through it. He can't lift his head. He's got to learn he can't lift his head. He's got to weed, take his nose and weed through the grass, part it. He's got to part the grass. There he comes. There he comes. He may be getting mad at it now. forget I zoom that camera in and it's like he's lost confidence. I don't know. That's the third time a rabbit's been up here in the same spot, but he's got to learn to I think he's hot and tired, but he's in pretty good shape. I thought he was wormy the other day, so I've been worming him. I wormed him. Huh. Rabbit may have went to the hole. These holes everywhere. I look in these fields. So that rabbit may have been pregnant. They finally decided to hit a hole. I think he's some kind of big hole right there. Oh, that's left up. No wonder he couldn't get him out while ago. That's left up them pine trees. I was wondering why he's having so much trouble right here. I thought it was just briars. They're going left up pine tree. That's where you misread and misjudge your dogs. And I do that crap all the time. I think the dog's got some kind of fault when he's actually got some kind of trouble, you know, that he can't help. And it ain't nothing nothing to do with his fault. You're out here training and running. It ain't like you do most of the time when you're hunting and running. You're out here rabbit hunting. We do. Dog gets to a place like that where we usually end up to it too, you know, and try to help him work the rabbit back out if we can or whatever. You're out here running, you just listen and watch, and you think, well, he went up there and checked up, lost the rabbit, couldn't find it. And actually the rabbit's buried up. He dug it out of there twice. He done good. My bad for judging him. Didn't do it good. I'm gonna cut it off till we get to the. We might go down here and let him run one more. That was rabbit number 3. Made 2.5. So circles with that rabbit. Good boy. Good boy. You done good, didn't you? Huh? Alright, I went ahead and pulled Smokey and put him on a lead. He's had a great morning. I figured it's getting ready to heat up, so we're gonna call it a day. He jumped and run 3 rabbits. Second one, first one done all right, and the second one didn't stay up too long. The third one he made I think around 2.5, 3.5, 3 circles, 2.5 circles. Something. Say goodbye, Smoke.